Hey. And we are back. Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. We are. What is that? That was yours?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was sorry.
we are back from the Black Economic Council of Massachusetts, aka BECMA, and we are at the Mass Black Expo where we are building Black wealth. We have been here since this morning, just checking in and talking to some of the Black businesses that are here, and some of the Black organizations, the leaders, directors, everybody. And we are going to continue on with our story time. And in the meantime, we will be checking in with different people about what they have going on and making sure that we are giving you everything that the Mass Black Expo has to offer. Yes. With that said, we're going to also get back into our stories of the day. We didn't touch on the national news yet. So we're getting to the national news. We're getting to the entertainment news. And when that is done, we will be out of here and see you guys bright and early Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Monday morning. Here goes your mic, girl.
Here we. This not my mic right here.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, but I still can't hear you good.
Hello.
No, use that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Here
All
I
right,
am.
let's get into the national
Ooh,
news.
the national news. You know the national news.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Jeffries prods James David Vance after object on Trump's desk shocks him during a shutdown meeting. Don't you got a problem with this?
Yeah.
What is he talking about? What's going on?
There was something on the desk. What was on the desk?
All right, let's see. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries said that he and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer were baffled when a Trump 2028 hat randomly appeared on the Oval Office desk during their last-ditch meeting with the president to avert a government shutdown.
Wow.
Interesting.
How bold and ridiculous.
Yes, the Democratic leaders met with President Donald Trump Monday in a futile attempt to avoid the shutdown, which came in effect at midnight after a stopgap funding bill failed to the Senate. A report by Punchbowl earlier said Trump tried to hand the hi. Okay, we have a quick little interruption here, but we're gonna keep. You ain't gonna leave here. You might as well have a little seat right here. Well, this is our Congress lady, Ayanna Presley here,
Just
that
say
just
hello to the
stopped
people
in.
real quick.
Just
Say
say
hello,
hello
hello.
real quick. We were just talking about your favorite subjects.
Was it Black Wealth? That is my favorite
Well,
subject.
Black wealth, and we're also talking about the shutdown that's happening right now in Congress. And yes, we can. She has to skip out, but we will definitely have her back in a few seconds. So in a few minutes. So make sure you guys keep it locked. And in between that, we'll still keep on going on with the show, but we'll stop in between to speak to our Congress lady because she deserves it.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for informing the people so that they're not operating off of propaganda and disinformation, but they actually know
Yeah.
the facts. Your role is so important at this time.
Yeah.
You know, free press, Black press. I'm just so proud of you, so grateful to you. And now I'm going to go and talk on the panel about the things that I love
That you
most.
love the most.
Black wealth, health, and joy. Let's go.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll see you later.
That is Ayanna Presley
See you
there
later.
passing by.
Yeah, so again, everybody is here at the Mass Black Expo because everybody in Boston who has something to do with anything wants to make sure that we are building Black wealth in our communities,
Yeah.
and all kinds of great things. Ayanna Presley, as you guys know, is going through the fight for us.
Yeah.
She is helping us with the fight, and it's funny that she came in right on this story in particular.
Mhm.
The Democratic leaders met with Donald Trump on Monday in a futile attempt to avoid the shutdown, which came into effect at midnight after a stopgap funding bill failed in the Senate. A report by Punchbowl earlier said Trump tried to hand the MAGA merchandise to Schumer and Jeffries during the meeting, but the New York Democrat told CNN's Abby Phillip what happened was much more bizarre. He said when he tried to hand you the Trump 2028 hat, what was your reaction? Phillip asks Jeffries. Actually, he did not try to hand leader Schumer and I the Trump 2028 hat. They just randomly appeared in the middle of the meeting at the desk. It was the strangest thing ever. And we do know that our president is probably one of the most unserious people that we have ever come across in
Let's
America.
call him the president.
What is it? The y'all's president? I don't know who it is, but I know that they in particular are just very unserious. So I do believe that they went in there for a real meeting
Mhm.
to have real conversation about real things that can change a lot of real lives, and they're playing games with putting Trump memorabilia, Trump 2028 memorabilia on the record. I'm just kind of confused about what is happening
I
and
mean,
what's
the only
going on.
things that are happening is what is really true here is that this president, not our president, this president is petty and he's childish and
Mhm.
he's ridiculous.
Absolutely
And
ridiculous.
so and the people like again every day this week I feel like I've asked there is no one around him that is saying to him, "Hey, use a goddamn fool."
Is that something like that's my thing.
Or is that
There's-
considered like
At any point, does anybody say, "Hey, Mr. Guy, do you think that maybe we should not do
Yeah,
that?" Like,
right.
does anybody have any type of
it's just
anything?
so
Try to get
like
the way.
it's foolish and it's so
Nope.
immature, and it just seems to me like you are making a mockery of what is supposed to be the greatest country in the world
Mhm.
because you are the one that unfortunately these people elected. And this goes to show, this is a greater message that we have here. This goes to show when you don't go out and vote what can happen.
Yes.
Because I don't believe that Trump won because he had the most votes. I think Trump won because you all didn't go out and vote enough.
Say that.
And it is really, really crazy and really, really silly. And now we must sit here and be the laughing stock of the whole world,
The whole entire
based
world.
on the fact that people would not go out and do what they are, the civic duty and the right that you have earned, that we have all earned as being American citizens.
You know what
It's
it
so
is?
sad.
It's embarrassing.
I'm so
It's
embarrassed.
embarrassing because America is such a smart country.
Ugh.
And we have somehow allowed a man that is very unsmart, like completely and totally unsmart,
Yes.
to be our leader,
Right.
our leader in chief. You're trying to tell me of all the mediocre white men in the world,
Right.
Trump was the best one that you could find?
And that's the thing, because not only is Trump stupid,
Mhm.
but he's also unintelligent.
Say that,
so
yeah.
sad. Anyhow, I mean, we've got lots more Trump stupidness to talk about, so let's just go to the next
Father,
foolish
statue
story.
of Trump and Epstein holding hands returns to the National Mall.
Round of applause.
Who is doing this? Do you
Round
think
of
that they've
applause.
made a lot of them?
No,
Because-
they took it down. They fought to get it back up, and
Oh,
at
they
first they
did?
told them that they couldn't,
Yeah.
and now they've allowed them to put it back
Because
up.
it's a freedom
Why?
of
Because
expression.
it's free speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a statue depicting President Donald Trump and the late financier. What is a financier?
Money man.
A money man.
Yes.
A money man. Why do they call him a financier? Why can't we call him like predator?
Because I mean, Frank, I don't know.
A convicted sex offender, exactly. Financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein reappeared Thursday at the National Mall amid the government shutdown. The bronze-colored figures shown holding hands and each with the legs lifted in the air were first installed last week, but removed by U.S. Park Police on September 24th, which is a great day. The
Fun fact: a financier is a small, delicate French almond cake made with brown butter, ground almonds, and egg whites.
On brand. The statue titled Best Friends Forever includes a plaque that reads, "In honor of Friendship Month, we celebrate the long-standing bond between President Donald J. Trump and his closest friend, Jeffrey Epstein."
Mhm.
A spokesperson for the Interior Department said the only people holding hands in D.C. right now are Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries after they shut down the government to push their radical agenda, which again is not true.
That's so crazy how they keep on trying to push that agenda when
It's just
y'all
not
are in
true.
control of everything.
You have the House, you have the Senate,
The White House.
you have the White House, you got the Supreme Court, you have every single body.
Right.
And you guys are really trying to push this on the Democrats. I'm no fan of the Democrats either, but the GOP definitely has to eat this one. That's all you.
Well, I think that I saw earlier that they did a poll across several states in the United States, and they are by large blaming the Republicans for the shutdown.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the
Okay,
Americans
good.
are by large.
Okay,
blaming the
good.
Republicans.
Because I just want them to know, there's a lot of misinformation that continues to go around in every part of the industry,
Yep.
and it's our job to really kind of counteract that other narrative and make sure that you guys understand it ain't us
Yeah.
and not them. Because
But
I'm an
I
independent.
really do hope that the American people know and understand that. Like, I really, really hope that they do. And my fear is that there
They
are
don't.
many that don't understand that.
There
And I
are
don't-
many people that are very okay and very fine with misinformation, not doing research, and not looking things up. There are people that are lazy who would literally rather watch social media clips than they would on doing their own research. And I think that that's a piss poor state to be in.
It's terrible. It's terrible because
Yeah.
there's no worse place to be than wrong and strong. That intersection is a horrible place to be.
Very, very horrible place. I wish that Super Woke Hobby would be able to commentate on some of these stories as well, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Former Des Moines superintendent who was detained by ICE, federally charged. What happened? What is this?
So he was detained by ICE. He is a native of Guyana in the West. Well, not Guyana in South America, but claimed by the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And apparently he came here and overstayed his visa many years ago. But
he's a criminal.
But he's the superintendent of the schools and has been for quite some time. So why is it that you guys didn't know this? They said that they weren't aware of his status before, and he's been the superintendent of several school districts nationally.
So how do you check your status? Is that a way to check your status to see if you're still in good standing?
There should be, right?
Like
But do you think that one he didn't know?
He could have maybe not know. I don't know.
Anyhow, he's now been detained by ICE, and they're pretty much
going to send him
pushing
back.
Yeah.
I mean,
what happened was that he was found, he was arrested, he was pulled over, and when he was pulled over, I don't know why, they searched his car and they found a firearm. That's Jasmine's little handsome father.
Hello, Jasmine's handsome father.
Handsome father.
And
so
he
they
is
pulled
from
him over.
Ethnic Online.
Yes, and they pulled him over and they found a firearm wrapped in a towel under his seat. And I guess when they searched his home after that, they found several other firearms and weapons. And so,
he was doing a lot. He was doing quite a lot.
Yeah,
that's very
unfortunate. I don't know if I remember seeing if they were registered or what it was, but at any rate, it wasn't stored properly when they pulled him over. So that's why he was got in trouble. And they have a picture right there of the firearm that was.
I was like, the French fries.
He was in possession of a loaded handgun, a blade hunting knife, and $3,000 in cash, according to ICE when they arrested him. The pistol was wrapped in a towel under the driver's seat. And it was purchased in Arkansas from a federally licensed dealer by someone who was believed to be his spouse, they believe. During the search of his residence on Friday, the complaint alleges law enforcement located a loaded pistol underneath the seat cushion of a chair in the living room, a loaded rifle in a bedroom closet, and a shotgun behind a headboard in the bedroom.
That was heavy artillery.
Yeah, the 4 firearms were found to be manufactured outside of Iowa and therefore crossed the state line before Roberts possessed them. And I guess that is also
that's very illegal too. Yeah, you can't do that. Did he have a license to carry?
I don't see that. Multiple magazines and ammunition were also located during the search of his residence. Lots of stuff going on there in that story. So check that out. He's a resident of a native of Guyana, and he entered the U.S. in 1999 on a student visa that expired in 2004.
He
Yeah.
He absolutely.
Yeah.
My audio went out, but we are going to do another quick pause because we see one of our other favorite people. Come on over. Come on over. This is our other dad.
our sister's father.
Our sister's father. Come right over. Come sit down right over here. Right in the middle. And we just want to talk to you real quick. We're doing little quick short interviews to tell people who is here at BECMA. So there we go.
Sorry.
So tell us, Mister, who are you and what do you do?
Well, this little impromptu visit is kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Pop up.
My name is Leonard Webb, and I'm the publisher and founder of Ethnic Online.
Ethnic Online. Tell us what Ethnic Online is.
So it's New England's magazine for ethnic professionals.
Love it.
Yeah.
And our mission is to profile the accomplishments and contributions of ethnic professionals
Yes.
like yourselves.
Yes, thank you very much.
And we refer to you as ethnic gems.
I love that.
Ethnic gems.
Ethnic gem.
And
How long?
I've been trying to get your partner in crime here to be featured in our magazine for a while now.
We're
so
gonna
this is
do it.
good.
We're gonna do it.
This is
How
good.
long
This
have you
is
been
here.
running this?
15 years.
15 years.
15 years.
That's a long time. What would you give advice to people or entrepreneurs who are starting something as someone who has legacy now in the business? What's some advice that you would give new entrepreneurs, business owners, the likes?
Sure. So, I mean, there's a number of pillars,
Mhm.
right? But I think number one is surrounding yourself with like-minded people,
Oh, I love it.
right?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to share your ideas and thoughts with like-minded folks,
Mhm.
because then they can connect you with that next resource that you
Mhm.
need
Yeah.
to build it,
Yeah.
type of a thing.
Your network is your net worth.
Hello. Hello.
It really is,
Yeah.
but it's got to be like-minded people because some folks like to steal your ideas too and take a left at Albuquerque. So yeah.
That's
So,
good. But you're right
yeah.
though. There's some things that you should not gatekeep,
Mhm.
and things like that. Resources is definitely one of the things.
yeah, absolutely.
How is
absolutely.
business going?
Well, we're having fun.
Yeah.
Again, I just want to emphasize that we cover all of New England.
Yeah, that's
Right.
pretty big.
Yeah.
So from Stamford, Connecticut to
Wow.
Portland, Maine, and
Yeah.
everything in between,
Yeah.
we are looking for those next ethnic gems,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
To profile in the magazine. We partner with a lot of major corporations and nonprofits like BECMA
Yeah.
and promoting this event to our database throughout New England.
I love this. And we've heard about Ethnic Online for a very long time. You obviously are very close just to us and to the media world. So it's inevitable that we would be running into each other quite a lot.
Yeah.
And we do appreciate the work that you do because you cover a big span of New England.
Yeah.
You're covering Black events, ethnic events that make sense, that
Right.
we need to see, and that we are inspired and motivated by.
Right. And even more so because when people think of New England, they don't necessarily think of New England being very ethnic.
Yeah.
So you're bringing a lot of awareness to
Yeah.
there are Black people in Boston.
Yeah.
They're in New England.
And again, not to monopolize the conversation,
Yeah.
but Boston / New England for years
Yeah.
have had a bad rap.
Oh, yes,
That-
definitely.
that there are no people of color
Mhm.
Right.
with substance here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they are.
Yeah.
They are. And
Definitely.
our goal is to profile and shine those individuals that mainstream media, just doesn't cover.
It just
Yeah.
doesn't cover. And
Right.
that's another reason why we're here today is to make sure that things like this, the Black Economic Council of Massachusetts, the Massachusetts Black Expo,
Yeah.
is covered by the news and the media.
Yeah.
How do we find you? How do we get more information about the magazine and how do we, consume it?
I appreciate that. So Ethnic Online is a bi-monthly magazine.
Mhm.
So the next issue is coming out in November.
Okay.
The website is
Mhm.
ethniconline.net.
.net.
ETHNIC
Yes.
ONLINE
Mhm.
.net.
.net.
And it's free magazine.
I love that. I love
Free.
free resources for Black people.
And you can log on now and sign up, and you will get the magazine.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do that
Absolutely.
right now. Do you have a business card on you?
I do.
We know who you are, but we are making everybody pay their tax
Yes.
in business cards. And you might win
Thank you
something.
very
Well, there,
nice.
there you have it.
Thank you. We appreciate it, and we love seeing you. and
Thank
talking
you
to
so
you.
much.
And thank you for the
Yes.
time. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that. And good luck to you both. This is awesome.
Thank you.
And
You're awesome.
I'm going to get you in the magazine.
Okay,
All
good,
right?
good,
Stay
good.
tuned.
We gotta
All
be
right.
Thank you,
there.
Mr. Webb. It's great talking
Thank you so
to
much.
Yes, don't say no.
Do not say no.
Come on.
Don't make us call you out.
I know. Come right on. You say hi to people as you come sit down. Right over here. We're making way for our chief.
Thank you.
Chief. What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's up, folks?
Hi. So we are sitting with Shagun Edu. And that is a thing that people always get wrong with your name. Tell us the correct enunciation of your name, and also tell us who you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as you don't call me Bob, I know who you're talking about.
Bob.
No, but for the last 1,369 days, I've been serving as the Chief of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion.
Yes. And what is that?
What does that mean?
It means that so I work on behalf of Mayor Wu, and we do economic development, everything from supporting the 18,000 small businesses that employ 127,000 people and generate $28 billion every year.
That's how much we be doing.
So that's not an exaggeration.
Yes.
You mean that?
Yes.
Oh,
So
that is awesome.
That's one of our departments, all the way to supporting the corporations and companies that move here. Our team is the one that worked with the state to get Lego and Hasbro and all those folks to the city. And
So let me this event is important to you too, because
Yes.
you were one of the the founder.
well,
No, you
I
came
was
in
the
a little
first. I was the first employee that BECMA
yes,
ever had.
that BECMA ever had.
Yes.
And tell us why something like this Mass Black Expo and an organization like BECMA is so important, especially in this time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll say a couple things. One is that I was very proud to start off with BECMA, and it's amazing to see the growth.
Yeah.
You know, when we did the expo back in 2019 at the convention center, it was way different than this one.
Yeah.
Not in a good way, but so this is way more professionally done. I got to give kudos to
Wow.
Nicole and the team who have made it very professional.
Mhm.
So I'll say a couple. I guess one thing is, Black folks are the only ones, in my experience, that always have to focus on everybody but themselves.
Yeah.
There is all non-white folks have a lot that we are experiencing in the negative way, and every community gets to come together and focus on their issues and address them, and I agree with that, with support from the outside. For me, it was important that there's an organization that is only focused on the Black community and our issues, and because of that, and we have a lot of allies and many different communities which have been great. The Latino community, particularly through ALX, where Anita is, the Asian community with the Asian Business Empowerment Council, but BECMA focused on Black community, Black issues is important because every time we address issues that Black people bring up, everybody benefits.
Everybody benefits.
Historically, it has never worked in the reverse. And so for me, it's like, no, that's why I was I remember someone said to me when I first started with BECMA, they were like, oh, how come you're not focused on all people of color? You really want to pigeonhole yourself. And I said, well, first of all, People of Color Economic Council of Massachusetts is a very long name. BECMA. BECMA is a terrible acronym.
We don't like that.
So that would not have been fun. But at the end of the day, again, Black folks do so much in this state, and we do wind up taking care of and caring about everybody. And so I was happy to be a part of a thing that for us, by us, in collaboration with others.
And this is beautiful. We've met so many great people from all different walks of life and all different industries today. And we've just been sitting down and talking to them for a quick elevator pitch about what they do. And I've found so many gems here. And it's places like the MBE, the Mass Black Expo, that you can come and really kind of network and figure out how you're going to build those next relationships. What advice would you give people attending on how to really navigate this space so that it works for them?
Well, I think they're doing. I mean, you see people even around here. They're all talking to each other. They're introducing themselves. They're making connections, exchanging business cards. I think the people who are here are doing it right. If you're not here, you're doing it wrong, in my opinion.
Like it.
And it's grown every year. But I would say I always try to make the case for, it's important to me that this is a Black space.
Yeah.
Black folk are here. We're loving on each other, empowering one another. But it's not exclusively for Black people. And we do encourage other communities to come out, particularly the white community. No one here is asking for charity.
Yeah.
They're only asking for an opportunity.
Yeah.
And what I know in my role, so a big issue for BECMA when I was there and still with Nicole, and now in my role was contracting.
Yeah.
Where are city dollars being spent? And before I got into this role, not a lot of it was coming to Black people.
Yeah.
But over the last 4 years combined, almost $500 million in contracts has gone to people of color.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
That's a big
excellent.
deal.
which is and the previous 4 years I think it was like 200 million. So because it's and it's a good applause line, and I'm happy that people support that. But the reason why we care about contracting is if you build Black businesses, we're employing more people.
Yeah.
We are paying better wages. We're giving benefits. We're growing our capacity. And on the government side, it's a good use of public dollars, because then if I create more competition, it drives down the cost, which means as a taxpayer, I'm not spending all your money, on because there's only one company, but rather it's a lower amount that gives me money to spend on other things. So it's good economics. And so.
And
anyway.
that's what we're about now.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah, we're about building Black wealth, and that's the theme of this year. So I think that it's fitting and it works. And we do appreciate the work that you do here in the city of Boston. How can we reach you?
Well, I mean, people, online. Everyone's got my number or my social media, my email. I mean,
he is a popular guy.
Everyone finds a way to get in touch. But I would be remiss if I did not say thank you to Spark FM, because in addition to, you said challenging times is true economically, but also in the media landscape,
absolutely,
it is very difficult to get authentic news out in these streets, and for Black folk, less and less options every day. That when stuff's happening in our community, it doesn't get out there. Look what just happened in Chicago. You don't hear much about folks jumping out of helicopters into apartment buildings where Black folk live, arresting folks. That should be everywhere in the news. You don't see it a lot. But if it weren't for media like Spark FM, our stories would not get out there. So thank you all for your commitment and everything.
Thank you. And we thank you for your time. Do you have a business card? It's tax. We want the tax right here. The business card is your tax, or we'll never see this interview again.
I just want you all to know this is for the benefit of the viewers, because Danielle has literally all my content. She has my mother's information.
All of it. But it's for you guys. I don't work for me. I work for the people. That's right. Thank you so much, Shagun. It really is a pleasure to be here and to talk to you. He tried to get away from the
We're gonna get our quarterly back on the calendar.
We do. I'll talk to you. I'll have my people reach out to yours.
Well, listen, happy Black People Day. So
I like that. I have my people reach out to you.
Yes.
I like that.
This is a little stuffy back here. That's because y'all got all your lunch back there. These people took all the people lunch at BECMA. Everyone stole all the cookies.
Do some organizing.
Let's see. Let's get back to our foolishness.
Where?
Donald Trump. Literally, that's the next story. Donald Trump administration pulls $8 million in funding from Chicago public schools over Black and transgender students. There's one there. There's maybe one transgender student in the whole Chicago.
And why does the president of the United States know that?
Because he allegedly is a transgender himself. I don't know if I can say that. Can I say that, Super Woke Avi?
He should transgender the Epstein file.
Say that. That's the problem. Nobody's transgendering. No one is sharing. No one is making TikToks. No one is posting weird ass videos in the middle of the night about the Epstein files. Instead, Trump is running around like a child, posting random videos in the middle of the night about the boogeyman coming.
Who taught him how to deep fake?
Mike Johnson.
Oh, Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson. My Johnson.
No, what happened?
What happened? Oh, did the grinder? Did they leaked it? But did they actually leak it? Because I heard that guy was a grifter.
What is that?
Grindr is an app where men can connect with each other for romance and sexual activity.
Oh, hence Grindr.
Literally, after every GOP convention or a MAGA playing field or pep rally that they have, Grindr app gets so much activity that they usually break the Grindr app at these Republican.
They grind so hard that they break it. Wow.
2 weeks.
Wow.
They grind.
That's a lot of grind. Wow.
Grinder. But that's what they're out there doing. But back to the story. $8 million, I guess it is that That statue. Oh, I don't know where it is.
Trump.
What did he do with the 8
he
million?
cut
Oh
the-
yeah, to Chicago schools.
Yeah.
And I wonder why. I know why. I
Yeah.
know why we're attacking education. It often just doesn't make sense to me why we're attacking education. Why don't you focus on something else like gas or
World peace.
farmers, world peace, being a better person?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we'll take another quick pause because another one of our favorites is here. Come on down,
Boy, but I tell you,
Joseph.
every time we see him anywhere, you guys, you bet your bottom dollar he's going to be here talking to us.
Because we love him. He is fresh off of one of the panels here at MBE. Oh, Tristan. So,
You good?
She saw food and lost
my mind.
Wow.
I'm
Ooh,
yes,
I've
sir.
never seen
So, welcome, Joseph. Welcome back to Spark FM Online. If you guys have not noticed by now, he's literally one of our favorite people in the whole entire
yeah.
world.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Appreciate that.
we always love to see him. Again, for the people who don't know, tell us who you are and what do you do?
Joseph Charles, and I own Rock City Pizza.
We love pizza.
I
You just
love
got off a panel. What was your panel about?
The panel was it was hyper focused on philanthropy and the use of our capital in today's environment.
Yeah.
You know, with everything going on with the administration, how are we using our dollars to effectively create and sustain change? You know what I mean?
Wow.
And how do you feel about that whole subject right now?
I feel like that subject is actually a lifelong subject in our community.
Yeah.
Where we're never gonna reach our potential until we start being conscious about our capital
Yeah.
and how we use our money, but not only how we use our money, but how we use one another, right? Like, for example, like you just said, you guys are in the building. I'm gonna make it my duty to show up and show support for you guys,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And I feel like if that was the intention of all of us, we wouldn't have such a gap in the wealth in America,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely,
If we
yeah.
always thought of, hey, you know, this group over here is doing so well, let me go and support this. This is doing so well, let me go and support this. Because we need each other to survive.
Yeah.
And furthermore, we need each other to thrive.
Yeah.
So if we're not in unity, we're not in harmony.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
you know,
I think the last time we sat with you, you told us about how, we talked about how the Black dollar doesn't stay in the Black community and how important it is for us to try to do that. And that's exactly what we try to do by supporting you and you in turn supporting us. So that's what we want to do. And especially, again, in these economic times, this is the time where it's most vital for us to keep our dollars to ourselves.
100%. And I feel like y'all doing y'all work though, because y'all are at every event. Even every event that I'm not at, I can count on y'all to be there, right? And providing us a platform to share our ideas, our experiences. So if more people just come and
Support.
support because they know y'all gonna be here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And give us the Black dollars.
Give it, yeah.
Show
It
the
takes a
support.
lot. We need a wagon to carry all of our equipment in.
Yeah.
So that's what we need.
Keep it in the community because
Keep it in
at
the
the end of the
community.
day, that's all we're gonna have left when the time comes. And the time's coming.
So
I love that. Keep it in the community.
Yeah.
I've been trying to ask everybody a little exiting question. What type of advice would you give to people who are starting a business, thinking about doing one? What's like that gem dropping piece, exclusive that you want people to know? Because you've been in the game for a long time. How long?
I've been in business since 2011. So yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
What is besides that? No, let me switch it to the question. What's your biggest lesson that you've learned?
Ooh. My biggest lesson is a phrase. Time is of the essence.
Yeah.
Time has been my greatest asset. Starting early, I've made so many mistakes.
Yeah.
Which translates into so many lessons learned.
Yeah.
And starting in business, I think we overestimate the success and we underestimate the work that it takes. And I feel like when you start, just know that it's not going to be easy. And if you could times that by 10,
Yes.
if you could times that by 10,
say that.
like it's not going to be easy. And so when I see people starting their own businesses, I'm like forced to support because I know the journey that they're about to embark on, and I know how hard it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So stick with it, keep grinding because it will be a grind.
Yeah.
And just know that, you know, it gets greater later.
Yeah.
It gets greater later.
You will come out.
later.
I love it.
Later.
It gets
Not now.
greater later.
So Joseph, where can we find us? Tell us where everything is, where what you're doing.
RockCityPizzeria.com. Come and eat with me.
Oh, I like that.
And we
I
will.
will come eat with you.
That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I love
Come
it.
eat with me.
This is
Awesome.
Joseph from Rock City Pizza. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank
you
y'all.
so much.
Thank
for
you,
being
ladies.
here.
Thank you, ladies.
I'm hungry. You should have brought some of that pizza today.
I know, because
Next
I
time,
love
can you sponsor here?
You let me know.
Sure.
Let me know.
I will. All right.
Bye. Take care, Joseph. Great seeing you.
So let's go back into the stories.
Let's go.
What do we have next? We have more Trump. Come on. Rapper used by Trump campaign to court black voters begins 5-year prison sentence for attempted murder. Oh, how on brand. Criminals hanging out with criminals.
Birds of a feather.
Flocking all the way together.
Flocking up the United States.
Helena.
Helena.
So let's see right here while we try to get her in here. Let me see if she's coming over right now. Yeah. Okay, we got another one jumping out. Before we get into the next story, we'll just kind of touch base real quick with Helena and find out what she has going on next. If you do not know her, come right over here and sit down in our special guest chair. Hi, Helena.
Hi, ladies.
How are you?
Good. Enjoying this incredible day.
It is.
It
It's Super
is a
Black
great day.
Business Day, so we're really excited about this. Yeah, we're gonna do them one at a time, and then because that is cute. Oh,
Yes.
focus. So tell us who you are and what you do.
Sure. So my name is Helena Jakai. I am the Chief Strategy Officer for the National Coalition of Black Meeting Planners.
Wow.
But most importantly, I'm a board member here at BECMA. I'm family, and I am, you know, ingrained in the DNA of who we are as
Yeah.
a community, both, of course, in Boston, but BECMA is Massachusetts and the Commonwealth as a whole. So I'm just so happy to be here, so proud of the team and our CEO,
Yeah.
Nicole.
She's doing such. This is what year? What year of this expo is it?
I want to
7?
say this is, yeah. So
About
we've been
7,
about 7. So we are, you know, growing.
Yeah.
It's intentional. If you've been in the main ballroom
Yeah.
and seen any of the panels, you know that this is the right place to be, to learn, to leverage the things that you're already doing, but do more.
Yeah.
Do more. Yeah.
What advice would you give people that are coming to the Mass or that are here at the Mass Black Expo to really kind of do the most with their time? I'm missing the word. Utilize their time the best.
Utilize their, you know, I think just what you just did, you pulled me aside. So I've been kind of just being available to not only answer questions, but ask questions. I think that we need to kind of retrain our minds, and it's been said at every panel to think about that we have all the answers. We need to cross-pollinate. The power of the Black dollar is phenomenal. But I think that, you know, you see this room full of brilliant millennials, Gen Xers, and boomers, and Black wealth we need to create together.
I love that.
So just talk to everyone and exchange, but follow through.
Follow. That's
Follow
the thing.
through beyond
Speaking
today.
of follow through, do you have a business card?
I do.
Oh,
I
good,
do.
because you got to pay the tax.
I do. I'm gonna have to come back, but yes,
making sure-
I absolutely do. And you know, being in the hospitality and tourism space is a blessing. It's a $53 trillion industry, and just on the Black travelers component. So my organization, the National Coalition of Black Meeting Professionals, deals with over 2,000 suppliers and meeting planners.
Wow.
Love that.
So,
Oh my God.
you know, the economic opportunity there is huge. I'm
What
happy
did you
to-
say the number is? What trillion?
It's like 53.
53
So
trillion.
one in five Americans who travel are Black. We spend the most. We stay in destinations is the longest. And we do, of course, like any person traveling, look at, budgeting and kind of getting the most for our dollar. But we enjoy luxury.
We
are luxury.
Yes, we
and
do.
so we have the money, but we just need to be mindful of not being an afterthought or a check the box. And show up like we belong. And destinations need to work on that.
That's true.
Absolutely. Helena, how can people reach out to you and find out more information about the organization and business and everything that's going on?
Yeah, so like I said, you can reach me on LinkedIn, Helena Jakai, but most importantly, ncbmp.com is the website. National Coalition of Black Meeting Professionals. That's ncbmp.com.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah.
It's always a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to speak to you. We still have to do an extended interview with you soon, but we'll figure it out. We'll
Listen,
figure it out.
We will, to be bookcased by you two beautiful sisters. I'm grateful. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you
Nice
both.
speaking to you.
I'll be back with the business cards.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes, see, there's so many people here that you guys, if you're not down here, you should have been here, but next year you can prepare to be here.
Sagun said it right. If you're not here, you're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right. Come on down, Stephanie. Another one, right? Come on, sit right here. You guys have to stand.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put it right behind
Yep.
you.
Thank you.
That's
Perfect.
so
Aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so ladies, tell us who y'all are.
All right. It's your girl, Vicki Gray, owner and founder of New Chapter HI Services, a remodeling firm serving the greater Boston area, specializing in interior and exterior renovation services.
Because that's an industry that people don't pay attention to a lot. And we like pretty aesthetically pleasing places.
And it's not an industry that women are in.
Yeah.
So that's
And a lot of women actually get ripped off when they're actually doing the renovation within their home.
Absolutely.
Just due to a lack of knowledge. So that is what made me start this business is to support other women who are trying to build but are not in the industry and have the knowledge that goes behind it.
And how's that been going?
It's been going great,
Okay,
actually.
good.
You know, we are actually growing more into the federal government space.
Nice, yeah.
And I am experiencing a huge challenge right now with this government shutdown.
Yes.
Girl.
I have an ongoing government contract with the U.S. Army. So, this shutdown is affecting small businesses significantly.
That's terrible.
Yes, I don't get paid. I'm working for free.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say to that.
Well, I will give Vicki her props because, she's like, hey, I'm about to do this interview. Come do it with me. So to her point, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to share this space with you because lifting up women really matters. And this is the full circle moment. My husband is Garfield, who you were once on the radio with. Shout out to Garf Diggo. I don't know what his
Garfield
real
was
name was.
literally one of my favorite people on the radio. He was always just so on point and amazing. So tell him I said hi.
I will. Thank you.
What do?
You know what? You're
And your
right.
name first.
Thank you. My name is Shantae Davidson. I'm an electrical contractor in the city of Boston.
Yes.
Did you say, I'm sorry, did you say
I
electrical
said
contract?
electrical contractor. Our business name is a mouthful. It's Better Together Brain Trust. We formed ourselves on the African proverb, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Say that.
So our name is Better Together Brain Trust, but because it's a lot, we go by BT2 Energy.
Yeah.
And even better, we happen to be a proud contract holder with the city of Boston.
Oh, good.
We're installing the EV curbside charging stations, and we just installed a couple more yesterday. Yes.
Really?
In Hyde Park. Go check them out.
We need to talk.
Yes.
We need to talk. We were just speaking to Shagun and we were talking about contracting and stuff. So it's good to know that we have real life, examples of city-based government contracts that are working for and with Black women. So good for you.
Thank you. It's funny because in the opening speaking remarks, Michelle Wu talked about the number of contracts that's given and the dollars that's benefited.
Yeah.
And, I'm happy to be a beneficiary of that.
Yeah.
We started out as a company of 2, now we're a company of 4.
Oh, wow, yeah.
We were able to bring in a Black man and another woman. And so, we really are, the ethos that the supply diversity team is really representing.
I think that it's great. And in these moments, you get that full circle moment because you're meeting people who are supplying, you're meeting people who are getting the supplied. And then you guys are thriving in big spaces that were not meant for you, but you're doing it. So congratulations to you, ladies. How do we get in contract? How do we get in contact with you?
Yes. So for BT2 Energy, you can email me at Shonte, SHONTE at BT2 Energy. So that's B as in Bravo, T as in Tom, the number 2 at energy, BT2energy.com. Sorry. And, one of the things we haven't done a good job is branding ourselves as all thing electric. So we are EV charging stations, but we also do battery storage, microgrids, and just an assortment of building decarbonization. So we're getting that space as well.
I love all of that. Do you have a business card?
Yes, honey. I will leave it with you gladly.
Thank you very much, because that's the text for this interview. And you, how do we find you?
All right. To contact me, email is info@New Chapter HI Services, or follow us on Instagram, New Chapter High Services, LinkedIn, New Chapter High Services, and Facebook, New Chapter High Services. And if you are looking for any remodeling or renovation needs, it's your girl. We live by safe, clean energy, breathable energy done with a smile.
I love that. Thank you so much. Where's your text?
Women in construction.
My card.
Yeah, we need the
It's over
text.
there.
All right, we'll be waiting.
I'm bringing it right back, girl. I'm bringing it right back. It's so great to see you guys.
Oh my gosh, and thank you, ladies, for all that you're doing. Amplifying Black voices,
Absolutely.
Black voices, amplifying Black business voices. Like, really giving us a voice to be
Heard
all throughout
and
the
seen.
airwaves.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
thank you, ladies, for what you do.
We appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I said hi.
Sure will. Thank y'all.
No problem. Dutch Rebel. We can't even get into the stories because we're receiving all other people. And we're gonna talk to one of Boston's finest artists. She has been in the game for a very, very long time. And if you know anything about this girl, you know that she is literally the truth. Put your hands together and welcome to the stage. Look at me introducing the show. She's like, I came here for business, goddammit. Dutch Rebel. How you doing, honey?
Hello.
And this is a long overdue interview, and this will be an extended version. Come into the station version because we got to play some music and we got to really kind of do it up for you because you are an icon and legendary, a legend here in Boston. So tell us who you are. Oh, I got my text.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny because I'm like, who am I talking to? Hi. Yeah. This is Dutch Rebel, aka Miss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yes.
The artist, recording artist, public figure.
Yeah.
Public figure.
I like that one. I'm adding that one. Business development rep.
Celebrity. You might not gotta say that, but I'm gonna say that because if you do know it, everybody's like, oh my God, Touch.
Touch. I was just saying that to someone. I'm like, and this is why I love this event because everyone's like, oh, Dutch, are you performing? And I'm like, I love that y'all see me this way. So let's make sure as a community, we make my influence match my pocket.
Hello.
Because that would be great.
We talking about what? Economics.
Economics.
So tell us, how long have you been in this artistry game? And this is for artists, not only you outside businesses, but your artistry is an entrepreneur adventure anyways.
Absolutely.
How has this been for you?
It is a wild ride.
And you've been on it.
It's a wild ride.
Yeah.
It's fun. I really love, I know you guys know, there's so many dope artists coming up though. There's so many new artists. So I feel like even the questions that I'm asked are different now. Finally, not like, how does it feel to be a woman in the game? It's like, well, there's like 40 of them. So that's beautiful.
No, but we do have to ask you about that because right now, So we gotta
The
get a little
girls
tea.
are fighting.
We gotta get
Girls are always
tea.
gonna
They're
fight.
always
honey.
fighting.
Girls are always gonna fight, and that's
But is
fine
that
with me.
part? And we're talking
Yeah.
about just
Yeah,
know
yeah,
the
yeah.
overall diss track
Yes.
life and stuff
Yeah,
like that, and we'll bring it back to business
No,
later. But we
absolutely.
got to get the
It's all
tea too.
connected.
Yeah. How does that work? Is that a marketing?
Yeah.
Regardless of negative or positive energy, like
It
you
does
got to
work.
market.
I mean,
yeah.
at the end of the day, tea sells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spicy things sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex
And
is sex sells. Yeah.
What was it? People, it's provocative. It gets
Yeah,
people
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Anything that's provocative is gonna
Yeah.
get people going. And
Yeah.
also, let's be very clear.
Yeah.
After COVID, it exposed how many people have never done anything in their life.
Hello.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, this is the most entertainment they will ever have
Yeah.
in their life, and that's the reason why they can't get out of like 2 people's problems, 3 people's problems.
Right.
They,
We
you
need
tell them,
distractions.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we don't have like the stories no more. We don't
Yeah.
have soap operas like that no
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Reality
Right.
TV is now UFC, so it's not
Yeah.
the same. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I feel like this is people's closest thing to like having tea.
Yeah.
So like to kind of bring it back to what you mean about me, and like I feel like I've always managed to not really be in no drama like
Yeah.
that. Like I mean, I think I show love, so I don't really be having
Yeah.
no issues with nobody.
Yeah.
But like if they have, like I feel like there's the internet,
Yeah.
and then there's when I see you.
Yeah.
And I think that I feel like I've been pretty consistent about that. So like I've been blessed to not really have any like real problems with anybody.
Yeah.
Nothing that's worth anything.
Yeah.
No, there's
Yeah.
imaginary beef, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
But you're
I'll
like
be chilling.
we know you, and we've known you for a long time. You're a good spirit.
Yeah,
Like,
good energy.
You don't
What
have
they call
all of
it,
that.
aura.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I appreciate that, and that means a lot. And I do feel like y'all see it. Like there's a lot of wicked auras going around right now.
Yeah.
And
Boy, I tell you.
like it works, yeah.
Mm.
But I feel like there's D-riding, as they say. That's a form
Yeah.
of transportation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And drama is also a form of transportation, and people are using that option to get where they're trying to go.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate of hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
So I've
Violence
always
and
been.
violence.
I mean, but like
I like to
I've
press the
always been,
violent
like,
button.
MMA,
It's called the
boxing,
fair
like,
one.
It's fair.
Right.
Yes, it
I
is
mean,
fair.
we come. That's what it is. Like
Yeah.
the internet. This is what I told somebody the other day. Like the internet's new.
Yeah.
So if you didn't grow up with it the whole time, like
Yeah.
with somebody popping off on the internet doesn't
Yeah.
move you the way that it
Yeah.
would for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, all of this, it's about the bag. Like
Yeah.
I've always been about the bag.
That's
Yeah.
what I
If
was
that
telling
helps
them
you
the other
get there,
day.
cool.
I was like, the only one winning right now is the one who has an actual album out right now,
Yeah.
selling
Yeah.
and needs the stream.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
And it's
know,
healthy. Like the tea is healthy. The
It
drama
is.
is healthy. It's
I-
cool.
I'm
I'm
entertained.
not gonna lie. I feel like there is way too much
Underhanded.
internet.
Yeah.
That's what women. That's what people
Yeah.
do when
Yeah.
they're not trying to see you outside.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is what it is. This is what it looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I'm not from that world. I can't.
I don't know
my
what
brain
that
don't- I'm gonna
means.
get so hot. I can't even think
Right.
creative to write to you, bro.
But then,
like,
and then like to bring it back to business, you
Yeah.
are your business. You
Yeah.
are a traveling business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't you like you said, you're about the bag.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
And to be completely honest too, like I'm an independent artist.
Yeah.
With that said, you guys are independent entrepreneurs,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
We're not plugged into a bigger machine. That's
Yeah, our
power
resources
now.
are not as
So,
big, yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
with that, like what we've had to fight for,
Yeah.
we're not as willing to let
Mhm.
go or risk.
say that.
Because
Yeah.
we had to get that. Like I wish I would let somebody's Twitter tweet
Right.
fucking move me. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm cursing stuff. I was trying.
It's okay.
That's passion.
But
Yes.
but you know what I mean? Like I don't see it. I don't
Yeah.
see it. Like you have to literally be outside. You might have to swing on me twice. The
Yes.
first one, if it doesn't move me, I don't even know.
I don't know, but
I have to be. I have to be moved by the performance.
by the so
I can't entertain nothing if I'm not moved by it.
in a
Love it.
place
And you are an entertainer.
in a place like BECMA,
Yes.
when you have such a outward personality
Yeah.
and you're out there and you come to these conferences, what is your objective and your goals here?
Yeah.
That's a great question. Because nobody knows why I'm here.
Are
They be like,
you performing?
Literally, are you performing? And then they're
Goddamn
like, well, you
business.
wear dresses like that? Like, that's so I get a lot of that. But my main goal, like the first time I came, this like maybe like third year.
Yeah.
The first time I came, I just stepped into the business development role.
Yeah.
With the Retailers Association. So I represent all retailers in the state.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know
Yeah.
that because we haven't caught up in a while.
What?
So yeah, so I'm here as a double agent.
Yeah.
So that's what I tell people. I'm a double agent.
Very good.
I am Vonda Bernardo for those who don't know my name.
You got a name. I thought your first name was Dutch and your last name was Rebel.
I never thought about you having a name.
Exactly. Someone told me don't say that on record no more
Oh.
because that's like telling Superman's identity. So
Oh.
I was literally like, Dutch, don't ever do that.
I don't know who on
But
this.
my objective is to basically tell people like, so I have a strain. You guys know I have a strain.
Yeah.
We're in like 10 stores right now.
Yeah.
Good.
So I work in cannabis, but then also as an artist, I want the state to stop treating cannabis and music arts as if it's a niche business
Yeah.
and anything different than small business.
Yeah,
Small
period.
business resources,
Yeah.
I should have the same access, not a creative arts grant or an arts program I need to go through.
Very
No,
true.
I have payroll. I have vendors.
Yeah.
I have, if I have a record, I
Yeah.
have merch,
Yeah.
which means I have to produce the merch. I have to sell the merch. Bro, I got to go to Walmart and get plastic wraps and things and tapes
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
postage and stuff too.
Right.
So working in the field that I've been working with, and then on top of it with the cannabis game,
Yeah.
it's like you guys have found all this money for cannabis, but we all know that it's the cool that's
Yeah.
helping y'all sell it, right?
Yeah.
So how the cool didn't get any of the cut?
And that's been the overall subject in a lot of things. You go to the influence, but the influence doesn't receive
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, the
And that's-
performer
yeah.
gets the less out
Yeah.
of the whole event.
Exactly.
Right.
Which
They're
is very
coming
interesting.
for, that's what you're throwing all over the flyer.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
right.
So-
and
That's
it's
true.
a big conversation. It's a big topic. And I definitely want to expound on that later on because, again, like we said, it's been very long overdue that we had a chance to catch up with you and
Oh,
talk to
yeah.
you about everything
Yeah.
that's going on.
Just
Just
watching, you know, I'll be
looking.
cleaning the house,
Looking.
listening to the
Um,
Sundays.
How can people, because we have to schedule you too.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know if you have your business cards here, but it's tax, but I
Yeah,
have your
honey,
phone
I
number,
got
so I'll
you.
do it.
We need it.
But we need it. I don't care how much I know you put the tax on the table.
I shall. Y'all, they did kidnap me, and that's how I did get here. So when I collect the rest of my things, I will bring it back.
How do we get in contact with you? How do we listen to your music? All of the
Yes.
things.
Well, you can always go to DutchRebel.com, and that is REBELLE Rebel.
It's not rebel.
Not rebel.
It's
There's a
rebel.
whole bunch of extra letters there. They are
Because
not
she's
silent.
pretty at the end.
Rebel.
Rebel.
Because the rebellion is a beautiful thing.
Mhm.
The revolution is a beautiful thing. And
Absolutely.
revolts and revolutions should not be looked at as anything negative. It is a beautiful thing for
Say
change,
that.
which is why it's Rebel. But you can go to DutchRebel.com. You can find me on all streaming platforms as Dutch Rebel, or you can text me 617-860-3557. Shout out to Nicole for making this possible. The big not the little.
And look at
Yes,
that.
sir.
And
So,
that's
yeah.
so we're gonna follow Dutch Rebel. We're gonna book a lengthier interview with her
Absolutely.
at the station.
Yeah.
So we'll be there. She is going to put her tax on the table, so you guys know that we are being fair.
I shall.
And then and then we will talk to you later. Thank you so much. It's
you.
always a
Love
pleasure.
y'all down.
I
Thank you.
know.
Love you guys. Love you. See, I was trying not to be rap Dutchy today.
See you later.
Businesswoman / artiste.
Yes.
And keeping it going, we are just, I think people have break right now, but so we're going to stop and we're going to talk to Nicole. Nicole is the director of BECMA. So we're going to come right over. You're going to have a little seat right here and we'll talk to the lady in charge of everything because black women are out here putting on for the culture, the community, the business, and we are building Black wealth.
Absolutely.
Nicole, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
back.
I hope you don't mind. I have to stand because my back hurts.
No,
Yeah, I bet it
I
does.
can only imagine.
You
I can
carry a lot.
Yes, you do.
And I have a pain in my back to prove it.
Ay, ay, ay.
What year for BECMA, for the Mass Black Expo is this?
This is our 7th Mass
Yes,
Black
I
Expo.
did it.
Yes,
I get the
yes.
trivia question. I think you guys owe me a cup or something
You
like that.
can't answer your own trivia
got a
question.
cup. You get a cup. You made it and you answered it, but you get a cup.
I want a cup. So how has this year been compared to other years?
Yeah.
You know, this has been a really great year. We did make a pivot from the convention center.
Yeah.
We wanted to have a smaller venue, a tighter venue.
More intimate.
We're also,
Yeah.
a little bit more intimate. It's also just a reflection of the times that we're in right now.
Yeah.
And also because it's our 10-year anniversary year,
Yeah.
we're going to be having other events.
Oh, good.
And so we said, let's have a one-day event.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a gala in the spring.
Good. Yep.
And we having a ribbon cutting, and we have our, we have a lot of stuff.
On top of all the other things that you guys have usually in between. So that's really great. Where are you guys located now? Because I know you guys did some big moves, some expansion, some all kinds of location changes.
Sure. In December of 24, so last December, we bought a building in New Bean Square-ish for all the Roxbury folks. Don't get mad. It's close. But we bought it with tenants.
Yeah.
And so one of our tenants didn't move out until March of this year.
Okay.
The other one has a lease. So we're over at Roxbury Community College.
Okay.
They've given us an opportunity to lease space for them.
Oh, good.
And we're there, and we're going to continue to be there for a little while longer
Yeah.
until we move in.
I think taking your time and making sure that everything is perfect is literally the way to go, because there's no rush. You guys are not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere.
Right.
Plus, we actually, when we bought the building, we raised a lot of the money, but we didn't raise all the money.
Okay.
So I want to pay off our loan
Yeah.
before we start renovating.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. If you want to
Wow.
support us, please do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. And what is this year's theme is building back Black wealth. Why was that the theme, and why is that so important to BECMA?
Sure. So our mission at BECMA is to build Black wealth. And so for the last couple of years, our themes of our MBE is oriented around building Black wealth.
Yeah.
This year's mission is actually called Building Wealth Together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Owning the next decade.
Nice,
So,
yeah.
we're really referencing the fact that we're turning 10, but we got to think about the future. We got
Yeah.
to think about what's ahead.
Yeah.
So how are we going to own the next decade?
Yeah.
So we thought that was really important to bring the wealth building, because that's got to be part of it.
Yeah.
And then the owning the decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
not just doing the
collaborations.
decade, but
Yeah.
owning it.
Owning it.
Owning it.
We're taking over.
Yeah.
In the wake of everything that's going on in this administration, and we'll leave you with this one. Like as you're fundraising, tell us how important it is for community support, for donations and partnerships and collaborations, because this is going to affect you guys a lot, being a nonprofit and
Right.
making sure that you're getting the funding you need to continue to grow. Why is this so important at this time?
It is really important because we, like many, have seen significant cuts in our funding.
Yeah.
Some of it's like federal funding, but some of it is just a pullback.
Yeah.
People who have decided that they don't know, or they're afraid, and they're just stopping doing what they've always done.
Yeah.
And I'll just tell you a little personal story. Over the summer, I had a revelation that I actually give a lot of money to other organizations that I like
Yeah.
a lot. But I found that I'm giving more money. I went to Hampton.
Yeah.
I've given more money
Then you've gotten.
than I've ever given to Hampton,
Yeah.
that I've ever given to anything that is really truly important to me. And
Yeah.
now we're in a moment where there's an existential threat that these things might not be there anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've just made a change, and I'm like, I can't support other stuff. I won't name them, but I can't support other stuff before I support Black things
Absolutely.
that are important.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where I am. And that's what we're that's what we're asking the BECMA community, our allies, is to say, if it's not BECMA, if it's not your HBCU, if it's, there's other things, but if it's important to you, we know right now that it can be gone in a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so if you
Yeah.
love it and you want it, we actually have to support it. And
Yes.
that is kind of a throwback to the way our grandparents grew up. Right?
Yeah.
They supported each other. They supported their own things.
Yeah.
And over the years, we've kind of moved away from that to the point where I can say that I've given much more to things that have nothing directly to do with my community than I have to my own important interests.
And it's good sometimes to just get that change and get that light bulb that goes off that says, hey, I got to switch my intentionality.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. And that's a good form of advice for a lot of people
It
out
is,
there
yeah.
listening, because it's like sometimes we just kind of have to think a little bit harder about what we're doing, what we're giving our resources and time to.
Yeah.
So again, Nicole, we really do just appreciate you grinding and putting this whole thing together.
Yeah,
You along
absolutely.
with your team and making sure that every year Black people have a place to go to network, convene, fellowship, make deals, and meet each other,
Yep.
see each other, and learn
And support each other.
Yeah, and support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that Spark FM is here with us this year.
Thank you.
We're happy
This
to be
was so
here.
fun. Usually
Yeah.
we're around doing little random interviews and stuff like that. But
Uh-huh.
this time we've been able to connect with so many great people.
Definitely.
So we appreciate the opportunity and we'll see you next year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great seeing you. Get some rest.
Yeah.
Later.
And take something for that back.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Nicole.
Take care.
All right, people. That was Nicole Obi. She is the executive director of BECMA.
Okay.
And we are going to speak to one more person.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna start to wrap up because this is gonna about to get real loud in here as they switch in. I know that Jalen Brown is coming a little bit later today.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we'll be here for that, but we'll have him in at some point in life, any other time. All right, they're over there trying to coordinate. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Huh? I go, friend. Come sit down, friend.
Judge Rebel said, my friend is going to talk to y'all and y'all better listen.
And you better like it.
I am gonna love it.
Hi, how are you?
I'm hungry.
Me too.
You wanna go get food?
Yes, please.
Let's do that.
And we're gonna go get food after this, right after this. Tell us who you are and what you do.
What do I do? It's more like what don't I do? I
Okay.
do it all.
Very good.
Name.
My company, Anel Bellevue.
Uh-huh.
I am from Hyde Park, Boston. Grew up in the city, went to Cathedral. Right now I'm running a.
He went
Oh, he went to Cathedral.
What year?
Cathedral Grammar with the MCC.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Still. Yeah. So my company, we in the business of installing EVs.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And then we also manage the relationship between drivers and the stations.
Good.
What's the
So-
name of your business?
Revolt Charging.
Revolt Charging. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is also under attack right now from this current administration.
They think
Because
attacking
they're
us.
they because there used to be all kinds of incentives and all kinds of stuff for that, and I think he might have pulled them out after he was beefing with his little friend there. But tell us why it's important for EV to be a part of our growing infrastructure in our lives.
So that's a very complex question. I'll try
Okay.
to what is the word?
Deconstruct it.
Deconstruct it as much as I can.
Uh-huh.
I want my kids to grow up in a world where EV charging is the norm.
Okay.
Every time you go to the tank, you charge your car, you are giving power to a group of people who are working against us.
Uh-huh.
So the more we charge, the more power we bring to our side,
take away,
hiring local electricians,
Yeah.
plumbers, make sure the future of the climate industry look like us because we are the most impacted by CO2 emission.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we think about that. So can you expound on that a little bit?
So during the panel, I was in a panel a minute ago,
Yeah.
and when cell phones first came out, we were the last one to have cell phones. And now our community are the most, we use cell phone more than any other group.
We sure do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whether we're texting, sharing videos,
Yeah.
we are using it the most. But right now, we don't want to be the last group to be adopting EV. We want to be leading it. And we can actually do it. It's
Yeah.
very much possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do? You kind of get people involved in getting charging stations and stuff. Like, what's the actual process to get that done?
It's a very convoluted process. I'll make it simple. So my company, we approach a site host, so-called landlord.
Okay.
If you have 5 apartments or greater, you're a client. So what we do, we approach you, we said, we'd like to install chargers for your tenants because
Yeah.
tenants needs a place to charge as well.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a homeowner, you can install a charger. But
Right.
if you're a tenant, you cannot.
Mhm.
The landlord does it.
Yeah.
So if you're a tenant, you want to go ahead and trade your car for an EV,
Yeah.
which is far less expensive in relation to owning a gas car. Far less expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last year here at BECMA, they had EVs for us to drive around. That we were.
Yeah,
driving
I
around
remember
last
that.
year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe let's hope we bring it back next year. Yeah. You don't need to get oil change. The car doesn't need to be serviced. It's just.
You don't have to get an oil change in it.
No.
Really?
No.
Wow. Because there's no oil in it. Oh my goodness.
I want one.
I swear to you, it's far less expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's quiet.
Yeah.
And during the snow, if you have to clean the back of it, there's no smoke coming up you. None.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's
That
a
is
beautiful,
danger,
it's quiet and it's super fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. We've heard a lot about EVs and we have thought about getting involved with it too, at least having a charging station. So we would love to talk to you after this too, just to figure
absolutely.
out
I'll
how
give
we
you my
can do.
card.
Yep,
Yes.
you have to.
You know the
anyways.
beautiful thing is?
What?
So when we do business with landlords, we profit share. So if you own an apartment
Yeah.
and whenever someone charge, you get a cut. You get a percentage.
Oh, we do.
Yeah. So
Oh, really?
as the landlord, correct.
Okay.
He's collecting.
And then everybody's making money.
Yeah.
So I have a card. I'll give it to you.
Okay, because that's tax, unless
So-
we are not airing this interview.
So currently, if you go to a gas station, whenever
Yeah.
you fuel,
Yeah.
we are helping a group of politically minded people to stand
Yeah.
power
Yeah.
by transitioning to completely EVs.
Okay.
We're taking power away. It comes down to money.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
it.
that's the bottom line here. It's money.
Yeah, money.
Money.
It's the theme of this event. It's
Yep.
the
Money,
theme
money,
of
money,
everybody
money.
else. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we all
There you go.
trying to get wealthy and healthy. And I think that's important. Tell us how people can reach you if they want to learn more about EVs and different things.
Yes.
So you can go to revolt-charging.com
Okay.
and my profile. You can contact me there.
Yep.
If I put my cell phone down, I don't know if that's appropriate.
We're gonna
but-
have your business
Email.
card. Yeah. So we'll make sure that
Absolutely.
we
Gotcha.
contact you. And
No,
look at you losing all kinds of stuff.
I'm losing all
right?
kind of stuff.
Not your name tag.
I'll get it out.
Now you can't leave.
I'm stuck.
It was very nice speaking with you. And now?
Anel, yeah.
How do you
Anel.
spell that?
A-N-E-L.
ANEL.
Yeah.
Like it. I
And
like
we
it.
are getting into EV with Anel, and we're probably to reach out to you for an extended interview so we
Yes.
can find
I
out
would
more
love
about
that. I would
EV.
love that.
Absolutely.
I just got in the industry and I love it.
Okay.
It's so green.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for preserving
Thank
the earth
you.
for our
What is
nation.
your
Thank
name?
you.
Tony. I'm Tony.
nice
Very
to
nice
meet
to meet you.
You're not Tony Braxton, are you?
In the shower
Tristan.
sometimes.
Tristan.
I like
Yes,
that's a
pleasure,
strong
pleasure.
name, man. I like it.
And I'm Danielle.
Danielle,
They call
nice
me
to
hot
meet
sauce.
you. Oh,
You'll
spicy.
never,
I
you'll
love
never
it.
forget it.
Danielle, hot sauce. I love it. I
Thank
prefer
you.
hot sauce.
No,
Me
very nice
too.
speaking
Yeah.
to you.
That's when you'll remember it.
Yes, very memorable. Let me get my ID.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And don't forget to leave your business card.
I
Yes.
will.
Yes. Yeah. So at this time we are going to start to wrap things up because we hungry. And we want to thank you guys for joining us today. We're gonna do some other like offline interviews while we're exiting the building,
Yeah.
and talking to other people. So make sure that you guys are following us online on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TuneIn, YouTube,
And on sparkfmonline.com.
SparkFMOnline.com, and all of our handles are Spark FM Online, or you can just simply Google us and everything will pop up regardless.
Yes.
With that said, yep, we got our tax from Anel.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Thank you guys for joining us. Any last minute words, folks?
No, this has been a great day. I mean, the people that we spoke to today, I am inspired
Yeah.
in so many different ways. I'm very, very happy to be here. So glad that we had the opportunity. So thank you to Nicole and her team for allowing us to be here. And I can't wait to do this again next year.
Me too.
We've been attending and now we're participating. And
Yeah.
I think that that's really great. So this is a great economic opportunity for Spark.
I see what you did
Yeah,
there.
there you go, I like that.
What about you, Tristan? How was your time here?
It's Same as Tony. There's a lot of activations, a lot of faces we haven't seen in a long time, a lot of people to connect with, and that's what it's all about: building Black wealth.
Yes, I like that. I like
And,
that.
and of course, huge shout out to B Rebel.
Yes.
And thank you for this. If you guys were to only see, I don't know if you were able to get the opportunity to see with the setup that we have here, but I mean, it's been very attractive.
They're very
And-
attractive.
And you know, things have been running seamlessly. So we really, really appreciate the work that you do for
Swanky.
our cousin brother. hobby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With that said, people, we're gonna close on up out of here, and
Yeah.
we'll see you guys bright and early on Monday morning.
On Monday morning, and look out for our stories and our social medias to see what else you will see behind the scenes while we are still here.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.